Have you ever had this happen to you before? You've gotten through your morning, you had your cup of coffee, you showered, you got the kids ready for school, and by the time you get to the office, you realize, man, I feel like I need another cup of coffee. I feel like my brain's still lagging behind. I'm not ready to tackle the day. These kind of mornings can really kill your energy, your productivity, and even your success throughout the day. So in this episode of Brain Hacks, we're going to teach you the top 5 essential morning hacks that you can start doing right now to jumpstart your brain for lasting energy, success, and massive productivity. All right, so if you want to have a good morning routine, that means you got to get good quality sleep. And if you want to get good quality sleep, it actually starts with having a great evening routine and having really healthy evening routine habits. And so what scientists have actually found in recent years is that there's a system in the brain called the glymphatic system. And it's essentially the lymphatic system specifically for your brain. As your brain goes throughout the day and it's dealing with stressful situations, those projects you have to get done, and even just tackling the day in general, your brain is building up this sort of lactic acid, and it needs to get flushed out. And that's thought to be one of the main reasons why we need sleep, is for our brain to actually flush out these toxins. And it's found that the glymphatic system is the most active while you sleep. So it's really important to get good quality sleep, starting with a great evening routine so you can really allow your brain to flush out all those toxins. So what does a great evening routine look like? 1, it means getting to bed on time. 2, it means having a really healthy dinner that night with essentially really healthy fats. Healthy fats really help support the brain during the evening and help the brain recharge and replenish its stores so that it can tackle the next day. And then 3rd would be avoiding technology before you go to bed. We've talked about this in other episodes of the podcast and on our neurolifestyle.com, is that light, especially LED lights, the blue light from electronics, actually when it goes through your eyes, stimulates the brain at basically mimicking noon. So when the sun is highest in the day, that's when the highest concentration of blue light is available. So what happens is when that blue light hits your eyes, it actually stimulates the brain to wake up and charge. And that's not what you want right before going to bed. So I recommend at least an hour and a half to 2 hours before bed, shutting off the electronics, getting them away, and just actually reading or just relaxing for the rest of the night. And then the last one that I have for you guys is to stop working before you go to bed. I know a lot of you out there want to work until right before you go to bed, but what happens is you start to stimulate your nervous system in a way that doesn't allow you to properly sleep. So I highly recommend an hour before bed, shutting off all electronics, shutting off the work, and just relaxing so you can really get good, healthy, quality sleep before bed. One of the best things that I've learned for myself, because I used to work right until I went to bed, is I now start to meditate, and it really helps my body calm down so I can get really deep, good quality sleep and shut my brain off. All right, so my second tip for you guys is to start with gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, you have this golden small window of opportunity to set the stage for your brain for the day. And this is a really critical golden hour of the day, because now you can actually start with solid input that actually hardwires your brain for positivity, happiness, and success. Now, here's the key thing with this, is when you start in the morning and when you input gratitude, research has shown that it actually activates your hypothalamus. And your hypothalamus controls a lot of centers for hunger, metabolism, weight loss, and even emotions. But the hypothalamus also plays a big role in your limbic system, which controls emotions, behavior, and even your motivation. So by activating gratitude into your brain from the get-go, you're actually hardwiring positivity, gratitude, joy, and even increasing your motivation from the very start of your day, which can actually change the entire attitude and tone of your entire day. So here's the key with this. You want to start your day with 3 things that you are truly grateful for. Now, I talked on an episode with Dr. Rick Hansen about this. Really important that these are things that you're actually truly, authentically grateful for. So I don't mean waking up in the morning and going, oh, I'm thankful for water. I'm thankful for world peace. I'm thankful for gratitude. Okay? These have to be 3 things that you are truly, authentically grateful for, that your brain will resonate with. Because guess what? Your brain can tell the difference between those things that you're grateful for and the things that you truly are grateful for. All right, so my 3rd tip for you guys is to try fasting. Now, I know that doesn't sound like the most enjoyable brain hack available. Nobody wants to go without food, especially myself. I don't like going without food for that long. But what I found is that fasting, and in particular intermittent fasting, has some substantial benefits for not only your body, but for your mind as well. And some of those benefits are that it's anti-inflammatory. It actually promotes the production of human growth hormone, which actually improves your cognition, provides anti-aging and longevity benefits, helps your body repair itself, helps preserve muscle. I mean, there's so many benefits with intermittent fasting, but one of my favorite ones is that intermittent fasting has been shown to boost the production of BDNF in your body by as much as 50 to 400%. Now, if you're not familiar with BDNF is this really incredible protein for your brain that actually has been coined as miracle grow for your brain. Think of it almost like brain fertilizer. The more BDNF you have in your brain, you're going to get more production of new neurons, but also you're going to help promote the preservation of healthy brain cells. And then also on top of all that, it's actually going to increase synaptic connections in your brain, which has actually been shown to improve learning, boost your mood and behavior, and actually improve your brain performance. So BDNF is this wonder protein for your brain that intermittent fasting has been shown to boost dramatically. Now, if you're curious about trying intermittent fasting for yourself, not sure where to begin, you can head over to freefastingguide.com, and we have a full 7-page template there for you guys that walks you through what does it look like to actually start intermittent fasting, how do you make it easy, what are the frequently asked questions, what can or can I eat. You can head over to freefastingguide.com. It's completely free, my gift to you guys. All right, so you remember those movies where somebody's randomly sitting in a bathtub and for some stupid reason they have some sort of electrical appliance nearby, like an iron or something like that, and for some reason it's right next to the bathtub, somehow it falls into the bathtub, shocks them to their imminent doom. Right, you remember those movies? The point of that story is to illustrate that electricity works a lot better in water. And your brain is this fatty bundle of chemicals and electricity that requires a very delicate balance of water to be able to do its job and be able to perform optimally. So it's very important to have your brain properly hydrated, because dehydration has been shown to cause short-term memory loss, decreases brain power, and can even affect your mood. So first thing in the morning, very, very important to get plenty of water. I have a big hydro flask that's 32 ounces. I like to drink all of that first thing in the morning to jumpstart my digestion, jumpstart my brain first thing in the morning, and really get a head start on my hydration needs. Now, the golden rule is basically you want to get half your body weight in ounces a day. So that's a good rule of thumb to stick to. All right, so my last tip for you guys is to get moving. As you can see my very fantastic drawing here. But getting moving in the morning really helps to flood your brain with blood. And that blood is containing things like oxygen and nutrients that your brain needs to get going, to get started in the morning. And now a lot of people think, oh, do I have to do a full, really intense workout to get things going? No, you don't have to, but the key is you want to get a little bit of a sweat going. You want to get your blood flowing just a little bit. So some of the options you have are CrossFit, Orange Theory, Tabatas, high intensity exercise. You can even do things like rowing, swimming, running, but even yoga even is a great one. But another thing that you can do, that's one of these other brain hacks that I love talking about, is a sauna. Even a 20-minute sauna session can flood your brain with oxygen and nutrients to get your brain started in the morning. It also has some other substantial benefits from detoxification when you sweat, but it's actually much more of a cardiovascular workout because your brain or your body's having to use that blood to cool itself. So it's constantly pumping this blood to help you keep your body cool in the sauna. So it's a really kind of helpful brain hack right there. But as I've talked about on previous podcast episodes and on other brain hack episodes, there's so many substantial benefits for exercise, but there's one particular study that showed when you exercise, you actually improve your ability to learn by as much as 20%. So not only are you going to be feeling great because you're getting these flood of endorphins rushing your brain every morning, you're also going to improve your ability to learn and tackle the day, making your brain more resilient to stress throughout the day because you got moving first thing in the morning. All right, so by incorporating these brain hacks into your regular morning routine, you are going to jumpstart your brain for lasting energy, success, focus, and productivity that's just going to absolutely blow your mind. So I'm excited for you guys to try these. Comment below and let me know what you guys thought of these brain hack episodes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe by hitting that button somewhere over here, that little red button. And thank you guys so much for watching.